People that visit a lot of zoos probably know the Tree of Life at Disney, maybe the most famous exhibit at any zoo. But we have our own special tree. Now, you might look at that and you might say, well, doesn't that look like a dead tree? Well, I'm here with Val Nastold, who's our elephant keeper and an old friend of mine. And my understanding is this dead tree costs more than my car. Now, but it's new and it's got some good aspects.
This is really cool. What it is, it gives us a capability of having browse and hay way up high, and it's also battery operated so we can lower it and raise it.
So why do elephants want to eat from way up high?
Well, historically that's where they eat, way up on high. So when visitors come to the zoo, they'll see barrels up high and they go, what in the world? Well, they're reaching
So
up.
that's what the trunk is for.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
And it's also exercise. So in this particular case, this fantastic tree, which is hollow, but it has these cool ports in here that we can put stuff in.
Okay.
And the holes. And
how do they get something out of that little hole?
why don't you just take one of these pieces?
Oh, okay. All right.
And you can take as many as you want.
Oh,
all the various holes.
Right. I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
So you stick that in, and that's like a tree branch. They can
exactly.
They can eat
now,
that.
what's really cool about this is the fact that being hollow, even when it rains, we're not going to have standing water. It's hollow, it comes down, and exits that way. So we can go ahead and put all this around if you wish.
Now, elephants are herbivores and they eat a lot, right? What do they eat? A couple 100 pounds a day here?
Well, you know, at the zoo, our base diet is 100 pounds a piece.
Okay.
And that can go up to like 130 or so.
Holes?
Yeah. We have holes all over the place.
All right. Now, I love this story because this is romaine lettuce, but why do we have the bottom, the nub of it here?
Well, waste not, want not.
Yeah.
Okay. The fact that we use the romaine for the draft feeding.
Okay, so that's the leafy part.
The leafy
kids
part.
Hand out. All right, I got to see this though. Tell me about this.
Okay. The barrel has, I'll show you. Hole here.
Okay.
Hole down here.
Okay, so then they reach up with their trunk again.
They reach up with their trunk. You want to go ahead and put one in there? You can.
Sure. All right, so a flake of hay, is this some kind of special hay?
No, it's just Timothy hay. That's all it is.
All right,
you just
put
stuff
that
it on in there.
Custom barrel. There you go, looking good. Now what do we do with it?
Well, all we're going to do is just, put more stuff in there, but we can do that as
How's
we
it get
go.
Up where you need it?
This is actually color coated, okay? So.
You must know I don't know how to run my remote on my TV.
It's a big remote.
So up and down.
Up and down, yes sir.
Here it comes.
Yes.
Oh, look at this, that is great. So there's a pulley and a motor and all that built in
there? There's 3 pulleys just to get it where it is. But we have electric underneath here and it enables us to take it up.
Now Val, are you sure this is fair? How high do you take it? I mean,
well, I'll tell you to stop.
Not yet.
No, you keep going. Right now they would cheat, they would just eat from the top.
So that's about 8 feet.
Now flat-footed.
How high do they reach?
Well, flat-footed, remember, they reach higher than a giraffe.
Yeah, that's cool. It's amazing there are any trees left in
That's
Africa
true.
and Asia.
You know what? Let's leave it right here. Just let go of the button.
That's about right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And they reach in with their trunk and they get the hay, but then also other trees.
Now, there's a lot of weight on that thing, and I'm just wondering, what do you think? You think
well,
that
it's built for an elephant. You think, I don't know.
You know, boss.
Is it strong enough?
Let's find out.
Let's see if we can do it. All right, I'm willing to test it.
You ready?
Sure. So this new system we put in for elephant enrichment, and to build a tree like this to be strong enough for elephants, it's got to be the real thing. So a couple 100 more pounds won't hurt. Well, that was crazy, but I'm glad I survived it. It's clearly strong enough for elephants. Now, but Val, look at this. This looks delicious. I eat a diet a little bit like this. As your doctor says, eat a colorful plate.
Yes.
But this is like restaurant quality food.
It is restaurant quality food. In our commissary, we get our food delivered from these major restaurants. Oh yeah, it's delicious. Yeah. Major suppliers for the restaurants twice a week. So we cut it up, and we use this for all sorts of things. We use it for not only the enrichment aspect of it, for our training also. So it's very important that we can care for our elephants the way that they should be cared for. So
like my dog at home gets a reward if she does what I want.
Yeah, there's a difference between feeding an animal and giving it a treat. And that's why I always tell people, there's 6 of us that work in this elephant department. And we love our elephants. And we think that it's very important that they get the best care possible. You know, the numbers of wild elephants are diminishing very, very quickly, Asians and Africans. So it's important that we help our wild counterparts in whatever we possibly can do to help them so that our children will be able to see elephants.
It's true.
You know, Thane, something tells me, I heard a little rumor that we're going to be moving someday in the very near future. You know anything about that?
Well, it's exciting. It's part of our big campaign we call More Home to Roam. And throughout the zoo, you've seen this going on. Up here at the Elephant House, there used to be 7 or 8 species, but about 20 years ago, we said, let's just do it for elephants. But even with that, elephants need more space. So our biggest campaign ever is to raise money for our 150th anniversary, $150 million. Now it's in 2025, but we better get busy. But the biggest chunk of that is for elephants. They say $50 million. Would you think that's a lot? But it needs to be big, so it's going to be 5 acres, 5 times the size of this, and very complex, right? An indoor space, an outdoor space. And the purpose of it is to make sure the zoo will have elephants decades from now and have a bigger family. So a bull and cows and hopefully their offspring living together. And in order to do that, they need more space, hence the title of our campaign, More Home to Roam. But it'll be an exciting time to see that emerge. Anybody that's watching this, if you want to get involved, big or small, you can look on our website. There are ways to contribute and ways to spread the word. So it's an exciting time here at the zoo. By the time you and I are done, we're going to have a whole bunch of elephants.
Outstanding.
Well, Val, thanks for this. This is fun. When visitors come, they'll say, boy, there's more going on.
But you know what? I should mention this, though, that when we do move, guess what will move with us?
My tree.
Your tree!
Exactly.